What's up, guys? This is Mark Church coming to you with your daily SDI podcast. Super excited. Today is Friday, August 21st. Sorry, I apologize about that. And I want to give you guys real quick some examples of what's going on in the market and what's going to start going on in the market. First off, usually the week before and the week after and the week of school starts, sales begin to things are a little bit slower as people begin to get back in that process. But the week after school begins, which should be towards the end of next week, things begin to blow back up, okay? Especially going into the fall. It is very important that you're taking advantage of this sales window that we have been talking about, that my DMs have been talking about. I've got data to prove this, okay? It's very important that you are using your Facebook posts, your promotions, all of that stuff, especially going into the weekend, to get those out, because you are about to receive a tremendous amount of attention from customers starting next week. It's very important that you understand the sales window. From now through November, the first part of November, things are going to be hopping. Things are going to be busy again, almost like they were in the spring. You've got to take advantage of this, okay? And it's very important that you understand the sales window and the sales cycle that's about to take place, number one. Number two, I want to give you an example of what took place in my life personally last week so that you can understand the opportunities that are out there, okay? My nephew was accepted and attend as a freshman at the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. 2 weeks ago, he goes down there, moves his stuff into his room, moves his stuff into his dorm, and he starts classes on the week before last. He went to class for 1 full week before the University of North Carolina, due to increased amount of COVID tests positive, shut all online classes down, okay? Due to that, he was able to get a refund on his room and board, him and his roommate, and they came back home, and at least for this year, the first semester, they will take their classes from home and not at the university. His dad immediately called me and said, "Hey man, look, all the stuff that we had moved out, we now are having to move back in, and I don't have room for that because his room and different areas of that there were some things we were going to do with that. I need a storage building," okay? It's very important that you understand this opportunity and understand that's just one example, real life example of what's out there, all right? It's also important that you understand that you have cottages in your network to sell, and you are advertising those. We're going to talk more about that on Monday. These are real life examples that you need to talk to customers about. You need to build that experience, talking to them about, hey, that's a pretty tough situation of having to go to school, come back, different things of that nature. We've got a part-time employee right now in our facility. Same thing happened to her at Western Carolina University, okay? And so now she's back home. You need to take advantage of this opportunity, and you need to understand that, hey, you can help with the situation, build that experience, build that value around the product you sell during these tough times of transition. And that's just one example of the focus that you need to be marketing this fall. We're going to talk more about that on Monday, when we're going to start sending out specific marketing tools each week on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We'll talk about that more. But once again, guys, it's very important that you understand how to market to specific needs and talk to customers specifically to build that value going into this great sales window that you have the opportunity to make a tremendous amount of money on. So, once again, guys, have a great weekend. Know the sales window that's about to take place starting next week through September. Know the situations that are going out there in the market so you can capitalize and advertise and get those customers in and help fill that need. Once again, guys, have a great weekend. Keep selling. Talk to you soon.